I created my first website, before I started blogging, before I wrote my first book, before I started vlogging, I like to make things with my hands, as surprising as that might sound. My parents worked really long hours when I was a kid, so I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. I have really fond memories with my grandpa in particular, making things. And we didn't have a lot of money, and we didn't do anything particularly special, so a lot of things I made it was just out of cardboard, cereal boxes and such, and with Scotch tape. A lot of things I made were actually just paper guns that I said were from the future, and there were buttons on them that gave them more advanced features. These days, we've gotten so used to buying things off the shelf and just expecting them to work, and we've kind of lost touch with the intrinsic value of making something for yourself. That's something that I want to instill in Adeline too, with her coloring books and building blocks and that kind of thing. Creating something of your own. And it is in that light that we are making our way over to the Vancouver Mini Maker Faire right now at the PNE Forum. It should be a lot of fun.
Mini Maker Faire is, we like to consider it the world's greatest show in town. Basically, we've got over 125 makers, exhibitors, performers, showing off what they work on at home. I started as a maker, and I was just showing off my 3D printers. It wasn't so that I was trying to sell anything, it was just like, this is something cool that people may not have seen or didn't know how to do, and so that's really what Maker Faire tries to encourage, is people to come and share their passions, basically. And so it's a really fun and really diverse mix of people that bring sort of their hobbies and sometimes their day jobs to the fair. The neat thing about these type of events is you get people from all different backgrounds and experiences and hobbies. They commingle. It's a really interesting mix to see these people that normally wouldn't never know each other, but because their booths are side by side, and we try to sort of position them so that it is quite mixed up that way. You know,
I'm working with all the harder texture right now because I prefer that, so when I use my tools on it, I don't dent it as easily. When it's soft, you squish it really easy.
Big circuit there, and we got
this is a kid-friendly event where you're encouraged to touch stuff. We actually have quite a number of activities that are specifically for kids. They're completely free. You can actually build a rocket, design it, take it outside and launch it. We have a Cardville City, which is basically a big cardboard place where people can make buildings, and at the end of each day we're going to let one kid dress up like Godzilla and stomp the city. You wouldn't think kids might want to learn how to do soldering, for example, but the Vancouver Hackspace has a station where they, any kid can literally learn how to solder a little blinky LED badge.
Yeah!
Where?
Where's the little house?
I'm coming.
Might as well take your cilantro sauce.
Little house. Oh, there's the little house.
the other thing is
outside. Can I come in too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a little house.
Looks sit there.
I sit here. And then there's a little kitchen, a little refrigerator. No, you don't close the door. You leave it open. Sit here. And there's a little bathroom. A little shower. Uh-oh, you okay? And a little awkward wave in the mirror.
His famous Sunday morning bacon and eggs.
Hurry up in there! I'm starving!
Won't be a minute, Mumsy dearest.
Bake me, my dear, some buns.
Anything else that you want to say to my YouTube people?
Just come check it out. I guarantee you're going to find something you're going to like here.
And you'll definitely be back next year.
Absolutely back next year.
Bears. I like bears. Sun bears, Pooh bears, little bears, wide bears, playing bears, any kind of bears. I like bears. A bear on the grass, a bear in the mountains, a bear in a cave, a bear in a campsite. I like bears. Michael Kwan, Grade 1, McBride Annex. Technically speaking, that was my first ever published work. A collection of poetry and short stories from students in the elementary schools in the area got compiled into a book that they called To Delight. From there, I've always had this strong desire to make things. For example, in grade 8 sewing class, yes, I took a sewing class, it was part of home economics, I made a frog. Little googly eyes, and yes, I still have that to this day. When I was invited out by Ford Canada out to Harrison Hot Springs some time ago, we made a painting. You might also know me from the book I co-authored with John Chow, as well as the other book that I authored on my own. And this sense of making something with your own two hands, whether it's something physical, like the painting that I made and the stitched frog, or something a little more ethereal and digital, like the poetry, the blog posts I write, YouTube videos. It's important to take that time to exercise your creativity and to make something of yourself, make something for yourself, make something by yourself. And it's on that note that I'm gonna end this week's vlog. Thanks for joining me on our trip to the Vancouver Mini Maker Faire. If you're new around here, I do put up a new vlog every Monday documenting my life as a freelance writer, stay-at-home dad, Vancouver resident, food porn enthusiast, gadget geek. I don't fit into any one category. But yeah, there's a new vlog every Monday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Could be there. There, I think. We're there. Hit that subscribe button somewhere. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.